The other day, Bungie had D2 go through planned maintenance. There have been a ton of bugs and or glitches going on in the game lately with the launch of Season 17. I didn't originally make videos on some of them because 1, they were kinda short, and 2, I really thought with yesterday's patch, all of them would be fixed. After logging in though, it was quickly found out many of them weren't touched at all. Today, I'll just give you a quick update because I really think you want to take advantage of these while they're still around. I'll tell you what did and didn't get fixed after the initial buggy launch week of Season of the Haunted. But really quick, I want to talk to you about what I'm wearing and blue light. If you're anything like me, you probably spend a lot of time in front of monitors or screens, like all day. For your job, if you go to school, hell, even if you like to play games, which if you're watching my video today, you probably do. All screens and devices are producing blue light, which with long and repeated exposure can damage your eyes. That could be why, if you're like me, you maybe get eye strain or headaches after long exposure. Enter GMG Performance Glasses, which act as a shield against blue light. Not only does it help reduce overall eye strain, but I've personally gotten less headaches, and I think they look pretty damn good. Rock that adult Gohan look, baby, you know you want to. Currently, I've got on the Oranos model, if you're wondering. If you've come by any of my streams on Twitch, you know I actually wear these literally all the time. Right now, there's a huge offer ending 48 hours after the release of my video today, so don't miss out. Click the link down in the pinned comment to get 40% off GMG Performance Glasses for the next 48 hours. Again, only for the next 48 hours and 40% off your order. Thank you, GMG, for sponsoring today's video. Alright, back to the content. Let's start with what did get fixed, which is a very short list. That way you don't end up wasting time later trying to do things that no longer work. Okay, the unlimited pinnacle glitch, one of the few things I figured Bungie would 86, but they didn't. If you're unaware, last week, every time you completed any encounter in the new Duality Dungeon on Master Difficulty, you were awarded with a pinnacle drop. You could farm any encounter on repeat provided you and your team could hang on Master Difficulty and would be repeatedly rewarded with pinnacle drops. Many people used that to already reach the hard cap this season. Apparently though, if you try that now, you'll only get powerful drops on repeat. Not bad, but no more unlimited pinnacle farming for y'all. Sorry I didn't share that over the weekend, got kinda wrapped up in the holiday. Okay, that's it, that's what got fixed. I mean, not really. If you check the patch notes on Bungie.net, more than that got fixed, but that's everything borderline game-breaking that got changed rather than tiny stuff. Alright, what can you still do? Well, I'm kinda shocked to report that you can still farm unlimited legendary shards at the cost of a tiny amount of glimmer. Here's how to do that. Open your inventory and go to the Collections tab. Head over to Armor and then all the way down to Leveling, then tab over one time. You're looking for a blue set of armor with the Savathun insignia on it. The Warlock armor will be called the Inspector's Suit, the Hunter armor will be called Gumshoe Gumption, and the Titan armor is the Midnight Oil Suit. You can buy any of them for the low cost of 777 glimmer, and then by breaking them down, you not only get back 250 glimmer, but 4 legendary shards. Technically, yeah, you're spending a little bit of glimmer, but if you're low on legendary shards, you can get a ton of them in no time by doing that. By the way, be sure to check with the Cryptarch at the tower, because he can potentially sell glimmer for legendary shards. I was really convinced that Bungie was going to kill that blue armor thing immediately, so I made a community post on YouTube about it right away so people could take advantage of it quickly. And here we are, days later, and nothing has changed, so cheese away, my dudes. I'll mention that if you're into such things, you could technically set up a macro of some kind to do that for you on repeat. That way you can go touch grass while the game farms shards for you on repeat. I don't know if I want to officially endorse doing that though. Pretty sure Bungie has mentioned in the past that they're not too fond of macros. At least I think they have. You do you, but I might do it manually because I'm a chicken shit. Okay, moving on. Another really important glitch that I thought was going to get chopped the other day, but didn't, the ability to permanently close the doors in the Duality Dungeon boss encounter. I'd heard a lot of people talking about this glitch, but I'll give the shout out to Cheese Forever because that's where I heard about it first. Here's the gist. If you're doing the final encounter in the new Duality Dungeon, you might notice that the room will quickly fill with trash enemies who can get very annoying. If you want to make that not happen, here's what you do. Load up a solar class and grab a fusion grenade. You know the 4 platforms that have the symbols above them, dog, cup, axe, sun? When the doors behind those platforms open and a bunch of scions run out, chuck a fusion grenade right into the clump of scions. If you hit them when they're relatively close to the door, you'll notice that visually the scions will not only take damage, but the door will look like it's burning. You gotta make sure you get the timing right. The grenade has to blow up when it's near the door, but by doing this, you end up blocking the door and keeping it permanently open. Because the door is permanently open, it can't close, I guess, and that way it can't reset, meaning that no new scions will come through that door. Actually, when I tried to get footage for doing this, I only ended up blocking one door, i.e. keeping it open, but by the end of the Keitel fight, no new trash were coming into the boss room. Why is that important? Well, it'll make the final encounter way easier. And consider that farming the final encounter is a great way to farm dungeon loot overall. I'd say that anything you can do to make that encounter easier is going to be a good thing overall. Not to mention that farming Keitel on Master difficulty is great for getting Artifice armor. If you're asking me, I say that until Bungie finds a way to even deal with that glitch, having at least one Solar 3.0 person for the final encounter to glitch the doors, really good idea. Here's a weird one, the artifact armor mod Flame Harvesting. When I first read about the armor mod, I was kind of intrigued by the potential, but overall maybe a little turned off because according to the mod, you need to use a solar exotic to take advantage of it. Turns out though, technically not true. For whatever reason, Drang can take advantage of flame harvesting. Not sure why, but if I had to take a guess, probably a combination of A, the fact that Drang is supposed to be tied to an exotic, aka the Sturm hand cannon, and B, Bungie spaghetti code. Either way, I'm kinda hyped about that because not only do I really enjoy the Drang, but the fact that it can take advantage of the mod means you can free yourself up to use other exotics in PvE. Another one. In the very first encounter of the new Duality Dungeon, when you're fighting the Nightmare of Gahlran, there's actually a way to permanently extend the timer while you're in the Nightmare world doing damage to Gahlran. Really, all you have to do is just have one person be dead at the beginning of the DPS phase in the Nightmare world and just wait there, dead on the floor. Even when your death timer expires and you have the ability to revive yourself, don't. Just sit there and have your 2 teammates damage the boss as much as possible until the Nightmare timer reaches 0 and everyone dies. When everyone is now dead and the second you get the text on your screen with that 3-second timer indicating that everyone is dead and you're about to get the full fire team wipe, have the first person instantly mash their revive button that they've been waiting to use. Then they will pop up back to life like nothing happened, still in Nightmare Land, and the boss fight can go on. There should be a new Nightmare timer now, but you can easily repeat the process by reviving only one of your now 2 dead teammates and doing the same thing. Revive only one of them, the 2 of you now damage Gahlran, and just do the same thing again when the timer goes all the way down to 0 and everyone dies. Here's another that we actually figured out live while on stream when Bungie dropped Iron Banner Rift. It's brand new and not something I was expecting to get chopped, but as long as we're talking about bugs, why not throw it on the pile? With Iron Banner, in order to max out your rank boost, you need to wear an Iron Banner emblem and have 5 out of 5 Iron Banner gear equipped. You can tell how much you have on already by hovering over the Iron Banner rank boost thing. Kind of annoying that you need to hit 5 because that can really limit what you want to use. If you take a regular piece of armor and fit it with an Iron Banner ornament though, that counts as 1 piece of gear equipped. However, if you take an existing piece of Iron Banner armor and outfit it with a different Iron Banner ornament, that piece of armor will now count twice to your overall gear. Lamau. Would you look at that? Now your loadout ain't limited as much. Make sure not to go over 5 out of 5 Iron Banner gear equipped though. Apparently if you do that, you'll F up progression on the following. Yoram's Howl on your Iron Banner seal. Keep it at 5 out of 5 max. Click like on today's video if it helps you in any way, and remember to ring the notification bell. I don't always make glitch or bug content, but I do enjoy sharing info if it's going to make your lives easier. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, almost at 500,000. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.